Hello and welcome, my name is Benjamin, and in today's video I'll be talking about the source of confidence. The thing is this: when you ask most people about how do you become confident, they will tell you, don't worry, everyone is confident. You are just not confident in that area you need confidence in. Let's say you are an IT engineer, they will say, okay, you are confident in doing IT stuff, but you are not confident in, let's say, talk in public speaking or taking on a project on your own or being a project manager, because you do not have the knowledge to do that. In a sense, they are right. That confidence in that sense comes from knowledge, but that confidence is not what we are talking about, because everybody is confident in one area or the other, because we have knowledge to do certain things. No one is without there's no one that exists that has zero knowledge. Everyone you see walking on the surface of the earth has a bit of knowledge in something. They have some knowledge in something. It could be knowledge in cooking. It could be knowledge in making a dress. It could be knowledge in fighting. It could be knowledge in drawing or sketching. So they have confidence in that area of field because they have the knowledge. So in the sense that, in that sense, confidence does come from knowledge, because they can do that thing competently. So they have confidence in doing that. But when we are talking about confidence, most people, that is not what they are talking about, because I know a lot of IT people that work in IT. Some of them, I actually went to university with some of them, and I can tell you without a shadow of doubt, they are competent in the IT stuff. They know their stuff in IT. They can hook up a computer. They can create a network in a very short time, depending on how much time you give them. But they are competent in those areas. But I know that if I'm looking for a confident person, I will never look in their direction, because I know they are competent. But I can also tell, like, the confidence I'm looking for is someone that is bold, courageous, that is brave, that have the self-belief. So that confidence is different from what the confidence I'm talking about is that confidence that people who have it, they are everywhere you see them. You can say that this person is confident. That is the confidence I'm talking about. The personal development coaches uses the self-development, people in the personal development use a lot of the time. They say you are confident if whatever you have knowledge in, you are confident in that area. Yeah, that one I call that one competency. Because I know a lot of people, they are in CAD design or IT. When I'm looking for confident some person to go out with or do something with in a public area, I don't call them, because I know they will struggle. They will struggle because they just don't have that self-belief that everyone that you know that is confident has. So confidence in a nutshell, where confidence in a nutshell is, it's a combination of various things. It's not one thing. You can't get confidence in one thing. If you have confidence from one thing, that's just competency. So confidence is a combination of several things. That number one is self-belief, past successes, positive feedback, and a strong sense of one's ability. So the last bit is what most people tell you that is confidence. That if you have a strong sense of your ability to, if you are competent in something, that means you are confident. That means I call that one competency. In my definition of confidence, I call it is a combination of self-belief, past successes, positive feedback, and a strong sense of one's ability. Let me give you an example. When I was a little boy, I was incredibly confident. I don't know where the confidence comes from, but what I noticed now, thinking back about it, is that everywhere I go, my uncle, my auntie, even my neighbors, when I was a kid, they keep giving me positive feedback. My mom, my dad, they are all telling me, you are awesome, you are this, you are great, you are this, you are... I don't know why they are saying it, but they must have been saying something to me that at that time, because I was a child, so I didn't know much. But I was just jumping around, wrecking stuff, destroying stuff, no sense of accountability. But I was confident in myself I can do anything or say anything. So, but if at that time I was doing all those things, I was getting negative feedback, I wouldn't have, after like a week or two, I would stop, because the negative feedback would have put a halt on my track. So that positive feedback alone is one of the component of self-confident. If you are doing something and nobody is ever saying to you, you are great, what you're doing is wonderful, this and that, all those you are not getting any kind of positive feedback on what you're doing, that will slow you down. You will affect your confidence. You can't say you're confident when everybody's telling you you are rubbish, you are this, and they keep saying it month after month, year after year. Eventually it will seep into your subconscious mind and you will believe it, and that will destroy your confidence. So what is confidence? Once again, confidence is a combination of various things. Number one, self-belief. Number two, past successes. Number three, positive feedback. And number four, a strong sense of one's ability. So you must develop these four factors of these four components of confidence. So I'll repeat them again. The first one is self-belief. Self-belief is the number one thing for you to be confident, and that for most 99% of people, it will come from life challenges. To come from life challenges, life will hit you, and you will fight back. You will overcome. By overcoming obstacles, you develop the belief in yourself, in your ability, in what you can do, in what you can overcome and achieve in life. So self-belief, you believe in yourself. Like I said, there are other 1% that they have never achieved anything in life, but somehow they have belief in themselves because someone somewhere was telling them they are great, they are wonderful, they are marvelous, they are this, they are that, even though there is zero evidence to back it up. And they believe that person, and they develop their self-belief through that channel. But for most people, their self-belief always comes from overcoming life challenges. That is how most people develop their self-belief. That is how I develop my self-belief. Number two is past successes. Life is about doing, not watching. You need to take up a project, go after it. If you fail, you learn from the failure and you go after it again until you succeed, because success builds confidence. Success builds confidence. If you have never had success in your life, it's hard for you to be confident. It's really hard for you to be confident. That is why they say someone got money and they become like 10 times more confident, because that money represents success. That's why most people, when you take away their money, they lose a lot. They lose majority of their confidence. And that's why if you listen to people in a relationship, they'll tell you that their relationship broke down as soon as they lost their job. Why? Because immediately their money was taken away. Immediately their source of earning was gone. They didn't have this sense of they start to display needy behavior. Their self-worth, they believe that their self-worth has gone down, and they could not go back to think about their past successes. So the job they had was their source of what they can point to say, I am successful, and that job is gone and they don't have another one. So they start to add needy, they start to add clingy, they start to call their partner 10 times, 20 times, 40 times in a day, and that kind of destroy that attraction. So past successes is number two the second component of developing confidence. Number three is positive feedback. Yes, if you are doing anything and people are not telling you it's good, if you have a business now and you are doing a job for people, and every time you ask them for a review, they go quiet. Every time you ask them for a review, they go quiet. None of them, like you've done a job for 200 people. If I even offer them discount to give you a review and they refuse, you don't have any feedback on that job you're doing. At some point, you start asking yourself, am I really doing a good job? You start to affect your confidence in doing that job. You're asking yourself, why are people not leaving review? I just want to know what they think. And let's say they not leave a review and it's all negative. That will completely destroy the little confidence you had before. So positive feedback in everything, be it in your job, in your relationship, in your friends. You need positive feedback from life. Yeah, like people are telling you, this is great. What you did is wonderful. What you did is quite commendable. So you need positive feedback to build your confidence. If all your life people are telling you, giving you negative feedback, it's almost impossible for you to develop confidence. So the number 4 is a strong sense of one's ability. That is having competency in one thing. Having competence in one thing. So you don't have to be competent in everything. A doctor will struggle to do the job of a carpenter. and the carpenter will struggle to do the job of a doctor. But they have the ability to do their own individual trade they can perform their individual trade in a competent manner, and that gives them a strong sense of their ability. That they know, I have this ability, I can do this thing. I know I can do this thing. So you must be you must have a skill in something. You must be skillful in something. I don't care what it is. It could be cleaning. It could be cleaning. It could be driving. It could be, it could be drawing. It could be making knitting. Like, all those grandma knit something. They can knit your let's say a hat or a sweater for you. That is ability, because I can knit. I've seen a lot of old people knitting. I can't do it. I know that I can learn it, but I have not been able to learn it or do it yet. But having the ability to do one thing is a part of it's a major component of you becoming a confident person. So to summarize, to be a confident person and not just be competent in one thing, it's a combination of 4 things. And those things are linked together. If you look at it carefully, you realize they are linked together. That is, number 1 is self-belief. Number 2 is past successes. You have to do something. It doesn't have to be a big thing. It just have to be, let's say you're in a university now. Yes, a course. They give you a coursework to do. You do it in a very competent manner, and you submit on time, and you get good mark on it. That's past successes. Number 3 is positive feedback. People have to. If you're, that's why I keep saying to people, if you are surrounded by people that never say anything good about you, you need to break off association with them, because that will destroy your confidence. So number 3 is positive feedback. People need to be telling you how good you are, how nice to be with you, how nice it is to be your friend. People need to say something positive about you for you to build up your self-confidence. The number 4 is a strong sense of your ability. You need to have the ability to able to do something. You need to be able to do something. I don't care what it is. It could be, like I said, it could be driving. It could be, let's say, I'm thinking about jobs and I keep forgetting jobs. It could be a carpenter. It could be a plumber. It could be cleaning. It could be knitting. It could be drawing. It could be whatever. But you have to be competent in doing one thing. So when you combine those things together, you realize you're a confident person. But I believe that self-belief is the biggest factor of you becoming a confident person. And that self-belief, for majority of people, it will always come from overcoming life challenges. Some people might get it by being hypnotized, or people telling them they are the best in life. But self-belief, if you have the self-belief in yourself that you have developed through overcoming life challenges, you will always develop confidence. But if you now add that to your past successes, because when you overcome life challenges, that becomes a success. So you add it to life success, and the positive feedback from you that you come from you overcoming that life challenges. Those 3, and I'm sure you are competent in one thing, plus the fact that you are competent in one thing will give you the confidence you need in life to succeed. Because whether you like it or not, successful people are confident. You have to be confident to be successful. Success brings confidence, and confidence breeds success. I'll repeat that again. Success breeds confidence, and confidence breeds more success. So they are linked together. So whatever you do, make sure you get confidence, and that will take you forward in life. You can use this confidence I've described here, not just competency, because competency is limited to your area, your area specialty. Confidence, as I've described in this area, you can use it in every area of life, in every circumstance. This confidence is built in, is all right. It's 360 degree. It's not the one you are good in IT, you are good in driving, you are good in CAD design, you are good in mechanical engineering, you are good in electronic engineering. That is just being competent in one area of life, one field in one field. That is not the confidence I'm talking about. I'm talking about the confidence that is 360. It goes around. It covers every area of life. That means self-belief, past successes, positive feedback, and a strong sense of your ability. Those, if you have those all in you, if you can say, I have this, all this, I have self-belief, I have past successes, and I have positive feedback from people, my wife, my kids, my friends, my colleague, my boss, and you also have an ability to do certain things, one thing at a competent level, then you're a confident person. You are a confident person. So I hope this video has helped you to understand where confidence comes from. And if you like this kind of video, I would really appreciate it if you like, subscribe, or leave a comment, because this is a new channel. I'm just getting feedback and improving, getting feedback and changing certain things, and keep uploading and see how it goes. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next video. Bye for now.